Meanwhile, in stately Wayne Manor...
Greetings, Bat fans! Another Build the 1966 Batmobile coming at you today on Brickscale Studio. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining me. Things may look a little bit different. If you've been watching the Titanic build, I kind of explained I'm doing a bunch of videos back to back. I'm trying to get several videos in the can because we're in the midst of the holiday season, and I just wanted to have stuff done and put away so I could enjoy the holidays with my friends and family. So rather than moving the camera and everything over to my desk, I'm just staying at the build table, and that's why the lighting and everything looks different. But this is where we're at. So let's get into the build video, and then we can talk about it after.
And in the Batcave, deep below stately Wayne Manor...
Here we are in issue 73. So here is the magazine. And we are going to be working on that passenger seat. All right. So there are the parts for issue 73. Okay, so we just have the passenger side seat frame and seat back. If you remember from previous issue, we got the seat and the little pads, but we didn't do anything with them. So the first thing we need to do is put the seat in the frame. And remember from the last time, these tabs are plastic and very delicate, so we want to take our time and put the seat in so that we don't break those tabs. So let me just sort of start to kind of get this in. And remember from last time, I found it easier to kind of get one side in and then work on the other side. All right, so we got the one side. So now we'll just kind of very gently try to coax this other side in. All right, perfect. So we got that in, no breakage. So that's awesome. And then the back is going to sit on just like so. And that's going in, actually, before we put the back on, we need to put our little pads in. And again, just kind of fit those under the tabs. And that's really easy to do. And both of the pads are the same size, so now we can put this back on. And that's going in with 6 of our AIP screws. All right, so we got those in. So now maybe these top ones will catch. Yeah, that one, same thing we had on the other side. One of them went in, the other one did not. So let's put this on. And this is going to go right there like so. And that's going in with 2 AP screws. All right. So there are the 2 seats. And I believe that is it for issue 73. Here's issue 74. And it looks like we get a bulkhead and some other parts here. All right. so let's see what we have here. We have the rear bulkhead. We have bulkhead brackets. We have an interior light console. Interior light bracket. And then we have 2 ejector seat pins and some screws. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is attach the brackets. So those are going to be sitting on there just like that, and we're going to put those in with some CP screws. Let's take these 2 off here, and we'll get one of them going. All right, we got those brackets on. All right, now we want to turn this like so. And this does not say to glue these. So let's see. All right, and those are staying in. And now we want to bring back our cockpit section. And this is going to go in. So these pins are going to go in. Let me move this seatbelt out of the way. Just like so. And we're going to put 3 more CP screws in the bottom. So I just got that center one in loosely, so we can get these other sections lined up. All right, and then we need to put 1 AP screw up in the top here. All right, so there is that. And then we need to take our, yeah, I'm pretty sure that goes on like so. All right. And then now we want to push this right in there like so. And then this is going to go on here like that. And we're going to come in with 2 more AP screws. All right. So that is looking like that. And that's it for issue 74. So let's move on to the Lego side. Here we are on the Lego side. So if you remember from last episode, we just have kind of been bulking up this section here. So today we're going to continue with steps 227 to 233. Okay, that's it to step 233. So we basically put on this section and then added some, I imagine these little ratchet pieces are going to be for the trunk lid, and then we added some pieces here. So that'll do it for the Lego side. To recap what we have done on the scale model side, we installed the passenger seat, and then we also installed this rear bulkhead, the ejector pins, and this little light. And then over on the Lego side, we installed these 2 sections and then just added the hinges for the trunk lid and some other bulking pieces over here. So that will do it for issue 37. All right, so super chill build. Spoiler alert, the next few episodes are going to be more of the same. Very few parts, just super chill. They're going to be short episodes because there's just not a whole lot to do. Like today we just did that passenger seat, and then we installed that rear section. So let's get into our summary. All right, for the scale model, 8 steps and 11 parts. For the Lego side, 14 steps and 47 parts. Total to date, 340 steps and 394 parts on the scale model side, and 534 steps and 1,341 parts on the Lego side. All right, so like I said, kind of chill episodes coming up. Like today, we just did the passenger seat and that rear bulkhead. Next week, we're just doing a couple things as well. But, you know, we're moving forward. We have parts. We're not waiting around like we did before. So that is a very good thing. So definitely stay tuned. Next week, of course, we have another Batmobile episode. Tuesday, let me see what is going on. Yes. So Tuesday, the 18th, we have a special review of the Steamboat Willie set. It is the 97th anniversary of Steamboat Willie. If you're not familiar with that, definitely stay tuned Tuesday to find out about it. And then, of course, Thursday we have Titanic. And then here in a less than 2 weeks, we're going to be, it's hard to believe it's going to be December 1st already. And last year we did our Home Alone build. It had 24 bags of parts. So we built 1 bag a day from December 1st to the 24th. So we're going to be doing that again this year. But the set might be a little surprising. You might not think of it as Christmassy, but hopefully my explanation in the first episode will sort of get you there so you can see you know, that it is sort of Christmassy, I guess. But stay tuned for that starting December 1st. Those will be short episodes, like 3 to 5 minutes tops. So, you know, again, if you watched the Home Alone series last year, same format, very quick videos. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been around a while, thank you for sticking around. And for both of you, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We've got some cool stuff coming up. We're going to be having a new build coming up in the new year. We are finished with, I'm actually not sure if that episode is aired, but I have finished building and filming Optimus Prime. So I am done with that. Hopefully those videos are out or going to be out soon. And so we are looking for a new build. There's a poll on the website. You have until November 25th to vote. And so the set with the highest amount of votes will win, and that's what we will start in 2026. And then also we are still working towards our subscriber milestones. So hit that subscribe button. We're going to give away some free Lego. And until we see each other again, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I'll see you soon.